Ladies and gentlemen, we're not getting the answers we need. Elon keeps talking about universal high income, and the top CEOs of tech companies keep talking about layoffs. We're essentially getting the promise of automation on every level of the French fry chain. It seems that the direction of the economy is going to be robots making French fries and robot CEOs making French fry companies with no human intervention. So the question is where we fall into this economy. My guess is that there's going to be specializations that will remain untouched for a very long time, and that it is possible that AI creates this abundance of opportunity to where everyone's going to somehow make it to the other side of this new economy. But this is the growing pain right now that we're experiencing. How does that play out? We are witnessing that in the next 5 years. Is the displacement of what used to be ubiquitous white collar work is just vanishing before our eyes with large language models, and the models are going to get smarter, and there's going to be new types of models and new types of agents that just completely can run companies on their own. So then what does the economy become when it's agents transacting with each other, no humans in the middle? Is it that everyone gets their own agent swarm? Because there's also this lofty talk of, oh, well, everyone's going to get their own compute, and that's going to be the new basic income. It's hard to conceptualize what that actually means for people's daily lives, and what does that mean for their quote-unquote contribution. And we are essentially fundamentally restructuring society and the economy as we know it. And that's no small task for humanity, and that's no small feat to emotionally recalibrate the entirety of what we've built our psychology on as a society. That's not a simple upheaval. And there's going to be some people who have already went face first into AI, and others are choosing to take a hike into the woods, and I don't blame either of them. It kind of does seem like a polarizing force where essentially you get to choose if you're going to participate in this modern economy. It's becoming more and more unavoidable, or you get to avoid it entirely by going monk mode. So we're just going to have to see. I think there's likely, personally to you, calling something, whether it's an idea about how to live your life or a business idea or an artistic idea that you're probably wrestling with right now, and now is the time to go for it, whether you're embracing AI to do it or whether you're going monk mode or somewhere in between. I think now is the time to pursue what you've always wanted to do. If you have the positive mindset that society's gonna work through this and we're all gonna be better off for it and it's gonna be more prosperous, in that case, then having taste and having value that you provide, whether that's through a business or through art or through your personal relationship with people in your life, it's time to pursue that even harder versus withdraw and be black-pilled, in my opinion. So if the boring tasks are going to get automated, you may as well pursue your higher level ideas, because that's going to be the only thing left, is your highest potentials. So that's the good news. I have no doubt that there's going to be people making excuses about how this ruins their life and how XYZ, and you can choose to make that your paradigm, or you can choose to roll with the punches, as we've always had to do as human beings. And instead of crossing your arms and sitting on the sidelines of your own life, You get to decide what this cultural moment means for you and how you can apply it to your life and how you can make the best of it and win from it. So we're going to keep an eye on these developments together, but it is quite a crazy time to be alive.